In the center of the park, a deep, perfectly round hole appeared, no soil beside it. There were no signs of digging. The scientists came to check it out, and they couldn't measure its depth. He leaned over and looked down into the darkness, but he couldn't see the bottom, and then he heard a splash. The toy must have hit the bottom of the hole, but how could it have possibly reached the bottom? Then one day, a girl walked up to the edge, looked down into the darkness, and then disappeared. A moment later, a splash was heard. Did she fall in? Had she jumped? Or was she pushed? Was the hole bottomless? Had it been filled with water? And if so, where did the water go? And people are starting to disappear. The authorities don't know what to do. They can't fill it in because they don't know how deep it is or what's at the bottom. And they can't leave it alone because people keep falling in. They threw in all kinds of equipment, cameras and sensors, but none of it came back up. It just kept going down and down. He turned to his right and saw his toy truck on his pillow. It was covered in dirt and something wet like mud and rainwater. How did it get there? The hole hadn't been filled in. The truck had obviously fallen into it and it never came back out. But now it was sitting on his pillow. Where did it come from? It was as if whatever was down there was eating it. A little while later, a boy was playing nearby and his toy truck fell off the edge and into the hole. Days later, the boy was sleeping in his bed when suddenly he felt something wet and cold on his face. You see, the hole didn't go down, it went sideways, it was a tunnel. And whatever was on the other side was pushing things out of the hole, like the boy's toy and the girl's body. As the days passed, the hole grew larger and larger. People started to get scared to go near it. Now the hole is bigger than ever. It seems to be growing by the day. One scientist had an idea. Maybe whatever was at the bottom of the hole wasn't down there at all. Maybe it was up here all along, but why? Why was it doing that? Maybe it was just lonely and wanted a friend.